Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High flyers is just more my style of ball.
Or what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet, Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit. Great opportunity right there. He's got such great length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. The starting five for the High Flyers tonight has Devontae Mills orchestrating the point, Brock handling the shooting guard duties, O'Neal and Ben Gov at the forward spots, and manning the middle is going to be MP at center. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Now MP, he's got 6. Another miss by MP. And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Back to Bird. The three-pointer is off the mark. Pass to Brock. To the middle. O'Neal. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
Looking through the defensive coverage, O'Neal didn't let them distract him.
To the inside. And Harris gets it to go.
And he is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on D.
Brock outside. Past MP. Buries it from down low.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Go. The three. And it's Brock missing. Union Elite trail. Kicks it to Mitchell. Diaz. Bird outside. 4 on the clock. For 3, it's Mitchell. MP grabs the miss. The screen by Gov. Puts it up from 17. Rebound by Union Elite. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Mills has it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hits the three-pointer.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Here's Walker. Pass to Harris. Another shot, and he lays it up and in.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
A chance for a 2-for-1 if they want it.
And if I'm them, I'd try for that.
MP outside. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Nice step back to get it off.
From mid-range, Harris is able to showcase his size and skill.
Now here's Mills. Passes to MP. Lets it go from deep. And another three for the Flyers.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Now here's Gov. They lead by 8, and that's the biggest lead of the game. Down low. Here's Elmadawi. And he floats it in for the easy deuce. Credit the assist on that one.
His passing is locked in, even when the man is in motion.
Outside Diaz. Pass to Harris. Back to Diaz. Here's Kolish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Harris. Guarded by MP. That one falls.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Here's Walker. Back to Kolish. Harris sets the pick from outside the arc. MP grabs the miss. The High Flyers with the lead. For 3. And Walker pulls it down. Union Elite with the ball. And here's Harris. Back to Diaz. Now Harris. Misses the 3.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him. And he has been feeling it all game. His shot is falling from everywhere he puts it up.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had. It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
The basket is good.
Slick pass. Then up for the easy shot.
Here's Diaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Here's Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Diaz. Here's Kolish. That 3 off the mark. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Outside MP. From deep. And another 3 for the Flyers. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now here's Robert with 4 to shoot. Kicks it to Walker. off the mark and a bad shot right there. Now MP. 23 points in the game.
Switch.
To the paint, over to the wing, outside Mills. Now MP, the tray. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
And Diaz looking for his first basket, still in this one. Polish, Union Elite again can't hit it. Outside MP from the arc. That shot doesn't fall. Here's Kolish. Pass now to Harris. Yep, that one goes. The clock runs out and we are heading to halftime. High Flyers out in front, up by 15. And don't go away, we'll be back right after the break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
No problem knocking that one down.
And Bird knows he's got to drain the shot. When he's hitting from there, everything else seems to open up for him too.
Brock outside. And they come right back down with their own three-pointer.
Each team showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Three-pointer Bird, hauled in by High Flyers. MP outside. Pass to Brock. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Here's Diaz. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The pick from Harris. Now here's Bird. Shoots over O'Neal. Jake Bird misses again. Now here's MP. Tight defense on him. MP throws it down.
Yeah, you know what? The dunk's nice, but the screen is the real star of the show here.
And those are the fundamentals coaches love.
Great call, Drake. It's good to see the pick pay off and put the fun back in fundamentals.
Finds Bird to end the run. MP grabs the miss. The screen by Gov. Here's MP, and he banks in the layup.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Now here's Diaz. Finds Bird. Pulls up on the wing. Jake Bird misses again.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
Here's Mills. Here's the three. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
I like Mills taking advantage of the situation there and firing when open.
And time called here, Union Elite. A difficult situation for Union Elite. Pass to Robert. Now here's Diaz. Defense right on him.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
Now here's MP. They lead by 24, their biggest margin of this one. Sinks it from distance.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
Here's Diaz. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Back to Bird. Shot clock at 6. No good again that time.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
And here's MP on the outside. And another three for the Flyers.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Now here's Diaz. Here's Robert. Nice pass led him right to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level. Not the best shot selection from them.
Yeah, they know how to look for a better chance than that one.
Pass to Brock. Back to MP. Offline with the three. Mitchell on the wing, covered by Brock. Now Bird. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
Showing the touch on the interior.
And the dunk by MP.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Union Elite with the ball. Pass to Diaz. Mitchell with it. Robert, a screen. Shot clock at 5. Steps back and shoots. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
Mitchell under control nicely for the basket.
On the wing, it's MP. Covered by Robert. Gov outside. MP. Beyond the arc. Count it from distance. He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having. Bird outside. Robert, a screen. He tries for three. The shot from Bird, no good.
And he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he's got to think of something else to try.
And Diaz. The High Flyers grab the miss. One-on-one fast break. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Fire that pass down the court. Best way to keep the fast break moving.
And so Union Elite has it here. Pass to Diaz. Back to Mitchell. And here's Bird. Union Elite again can't hit it.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
MP. And MP throws it down.
Big finish. Emphatic.
And he just hangs on the rim there for good measure.
Hey, I don't think there's anything wrong with a little showboat here and there.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Diaz. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by MP. Robert can't get it to fall. Here's MP. And he makes that one.
He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
Now here's Robert. Bird outside. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Now the High Flyers with it. MP outside. Pass to Brown. Screen by MP. The shot by Brown, no good. Outside Diaz. Now Robert. Bird outside. No good there with the triple.
This has been a rough second half for him shooting the ball. He should probably adopt the pass-first mentality at this point.
Here's MP. Throws it down as the whistle blows. A chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on Drew Robert.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
And that one misses. Baseline try. MP grabs the miss. And here are the high flyers now. Pass to Dunn. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line. And the free throw, no good. They're struggling to keep up.
We'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty if they want to win this one.
Now here's Diaz. That one short off the rim.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
MP. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Here's Bird. Union Elite again can't hit it. Now MP. The shot, no good. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one.
Man, in that move I did, like,
Yeah, good game out there, man.
thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my
listen.
agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for? Showing off his explosive leaping ability.
Must be nice up there.
Oh, he's in rarefied air. I'd love to bottle that.
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, their starting five. Joey Johnson and Jonathan Lack will make up the backcourt. Bryant Cologne as the three. Drew Robinson is at power forward, and the man in the middle is Tyson Ice McCall. So for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills at point with Jaden Moore joining him on the backcourt. Then it's Drexel Carrington and Miles Thunderstone, along with the big man, MP. Now here's Cologne. Clock at 6. Outside for Johnson. And here's Lack for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
It's Carrington on the wing. Shoots the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
A beast on the glass. He wasn't going to be denied on that play. Not at all.
Outside, Robinson. Outside, Black. And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
No hesitation. Black got the ball, pulled up, and immediately took a shot.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world. And this game is a great reminder of just that.
McCall covered by MP. McCall's shot off the mark. The West with the lead. Now here's MP. He's got 10. Here's Moore. That one falls.
Moore might be sore after that bump, but he won't feel it long because the shot did drop in. A nice move to stay in rhythm.
Now here's Lack. He's got 6. Fires the 3. MP grabs the miss.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
Sinks the tray. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Black, good.
These two just going right at each other from deep.
A little bit of one-on-one action we've got on our hands here.
Now Carrington looking for his first basket, still in this one. And here's MP on the outside. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
Now here's McCall. Fades and shoots. Stone grabs the board. Now MP, defended by McCall. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Trailing by 13. McCall outside. Cologne for 3. No luck on that one.
He's capable of hitting this shot, just not that time.
On the wing, it's MP. McCall covering. Stone gets the bucket. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Now here's Robinson. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Johnson for three. The West All-Stars pull it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Here's MP. Now a 17-point lead, their biggest of the game. No good on that one. And he can't hit the second one. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
And the dunk by MP.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. A 19-point contest. Timeout called by the EYBL.
Get open, he's free. Set it up, bring the play in. Let's go.
Outside, Black. Kicks it to Johnson. Black. 6 to shoot. Looking to end the drought. Another field goal for him. 4 of 6 shooting tonight.
Showing off his range. Lack drained it like it was nothing.
Left side.
MP outside. This one for 3. McCall grabs the miss. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 16. Joey Johnson for 3. Good D that time from Drexel Carrington. Outside, MP. Pulls it. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Outside, McCall. Back to Johnson. Jonathan Lack on the wing. No good there with the triple. So it's the West now. And here's MP. He's got 24. And MP throws it down.
That dunk will get the team going, but let's call out the pick.
Took the defender right out of play. Great design and execution there.
Oh, nice job pointing that out. That's the fundamentals you love to see at a high school level.
Now here's Lack. He's got 12. McCall from long range. He can't get that one.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
The drive by MP. Yes, it's good.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Now here's Lack. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Lack is a man on a mission right now. He's hit shot after shot, and he's been a catalyst for this offense.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I like the aggression there, hitting the offensive boards hard.
Outside, it's Johnson. Lack. Fires from deep. MP grabs the miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Carrington. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
That's Carrington's specialty, patience. He'll wait all day for a shot in the corner.
Now McCall, three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. The West All-Stars out in front, running away with it. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
For three, Moore controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's some hard-nosed basketball right there.
Johnson with the rock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Black's shot is off. And here's the West All-Stars. Here's MP. 30 points in this game.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Carrington. MP with the look. Black pulls it down. Cologne with it, with Carrington on him. Here's Johnson. MP with the block. To the inside. And the dunk by MP.
He finishes it home, and he gives that rim a good little tug at the end on the way down.
With the exclamation point.
Oh, man, I think he's lucky to get away with that. Could have gotten a T for hanging on that long.
Now here's Johnson.
Who's watching here?
Up top, Black. He's guarded by Moore. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. MP. To the paint. Stone. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
Now here's Stone, and he's got 6 points for him. Pass to Mills. For three, buries it from three-point range.
Nice rotation on the three ball from Devontae Mills. Coach loves his passing. And when he locks in from long range, what a welcome bonus.
Cologne with it. He's covered by Carrington. Now here's Johnson. Back to Lack. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
Lack with a triple of his own. That's exactly how you respond to a three on your team.
And MP gets it to go.
Each team showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Now here's Johnson. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Outside, Lack. Cologne. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
And here's Mills from outside. Now here's McCall. Here's Cologne. Good D that time from Drexel Carrington.
Yo, match up on MP.
Left side, MP. Outside, Stone. Pass to Mills. Over Johnson. And the WCBL again with the bucket. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on, but you can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Now here's Johnson. Cologne on the outside. Johnson. Here's McCall. MP grabs the miss.
He bodied him up and made him alter the trajectory on that shot.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip.
Pass to Mills. Can he keep it going? And the rebound goes to EYBL. And it's slammed in by McCall.
One of the top 20 prospects on display in this game. An impressive dunker from his height. Ice getting up above the rim.
Now here's Mills. MP inside. McCall covering. And that one goes out of bounds. It'll be WCBL All-Stars as the West retain possession. A big substitution coming up here for the WCBL. Here's Schrader. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now here's McCall. Pass to Leftos. Returns it to McCall. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. MP grabs the miss. So it's the West now. Now Chu. To the wing, right side. Corrado. Rebounded by Perchumsey.
Not the best shot selection from them.
Yeah, they know how to look for a better chance than that one.
Back to Tombo. Oh, Perchumsey from the outside. The West All-Stars pull it down. MP up top. And another 3 for the WCBL.
Well, Harris likes to score it with the best of them. But there, he decided to feed the open teammate.
And here's the EYBL. Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Now here's McCall. Outside for Tombo. Dermanenko outside. The three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you can't take your eyes off him. He's lethal from several spots on the floor.
Here's Schrader. Passes to MP. From past the arc. And Eslanagu pulls it down. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Vlad Dermanenko on the wing. Back to Tombo. Aslanoglu outside. MP grabs the miss. No one near him. And no good. McCall outside. To the left wing. Fades away. And again, it's the EYBL converting.
Hey, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
And here's MP on the outside.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Here's Tombo. Down low. Here's Dermanenko. And it's blocked by Harris.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
From deep, it's MP. Hits the three-pointer.
He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
Here's Tombo. And here's McCall. Leftos Aslanoglu in the high post. And that comes off the assist from McCall.
Nice delivery. McCall's their glue guy, if you will. On an EYBL team with so much individual talent, Ice keeps them all working together.
Here's MP. Three-pointer. And the West hits it again from deep.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Pass to Leftos. With the fadeaway. The shot off that time. MP with it. Takes a three. Nails it.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What?
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting scene.
Well, hey,
there he is.
Hey.
The man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good to
Great
see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right. Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
gonna...
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When did you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. They'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and go! Let's move, let's move! Full speed, come on, let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never
Cap,
win.
no, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up, let's go, let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
Get it going! Stay on it! I got your help! Yeah, keep taking that! Corner, Phil! Here we go! Get it going! Back. Go screen! Got trifecta!
Here's today's weather report. Rain, and more rain.
Shooter, no! Go! Hey, you got here! Right here! Oh, hit that!
Ain't taking that strong. You can't fly with me.
Get that. Hey, look up top! Hey, baseline! Oh, right here! Good boy! Get the ball! Man, way to get it! Get to him! Down screen. Up through. Do it, ball! Yep. Turn down. Use that. Crash! Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. And P, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Move it. Move it, MP. Get to your spot now. Come on. Play tough. Play tough. Oh, God. You're not in high school anymore, MP. You got to play tough here. Let's go. Bang that. Bang that.
Soft. Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not going to wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line him up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah. Just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah. That's good.
What's
Xander, I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
Gosh.
And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Welcome, everyone, to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Suniga with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert. He's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
And the Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and we'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do, as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
A lot of great talent on the floor in this one, but the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day. Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Marks. The left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. Chauvet missing again. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Peltier outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
There's Frankie Peltier helping the team stretch out that defense.
Pass to Dumont. Portier. And here's MP from the arc. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
And it seems like just about all his points are coming from downtown.
Now, something that's interesting that you kind of think about is the fitness level of these players at the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Now here's Lambert. Screen by Lambert. Down low. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
Here's MP. 15 points in the game. And Paris, another triple.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Now here's Peltier. For 3. And they grab their own miss.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Chauvet. Screen by Lambert. From the top of the key, and it's MP with the rebound. Ahern outside. Pass to Illich. Here's MP. This one for 3. And lucky 7 drops right in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
They are doing some damage from downtown, guys.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting.
Just an aerial display from beyond the arc.
3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Portier. Chauvet covering. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Beaumarchais. Here's Bleu. They can't stop the run with that one. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Paris FC basket ahead, up by 16. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Paris FC basket, call time. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Lambert's shot is good.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
MP left side. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And Nanterre Elite with possession. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Peltier, no good.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting him get that open.
Yeah, they got to tighten it up.
Pass to Portier. And here's Ahern behind the arc. Now here's Lambert. He's closely guarded. Outside Chauvet. Back to Lambert. Peltier outside. Rejected by MP. And he gets it back. And it's Gerard missing.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Blaine Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Now here's Peltier. He lets the block.
That's rim protection at its finest. Elich refusing to give up the easy basket. What an advantage he brings to this offense. Being able to drain that three ball really can extend the defense.
Here's Chauvet. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Lambert. Nice D from MP. Ahern right side. From outside, off the mark. Difficult situation here for Nanterre. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Yes, it's good. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way, let him take over.
Shot's good by Peltier.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
That'll do it for the first half. Paris FC basket ahead. They lead by 13. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC basket. The second half just getting underway. And one thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Now here's Chauvet. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Marks. Launches a three, and it's MP with the rebound. Lambert pulls it down. Peltier left side. Screen by Lambert. With the shot, finds himself wide open and drills it. No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
Ahern. Marks defending. MP with it. Lambert's there. And here's Ahern behind the arc. Peltier outside. To the inside. Pass to Lambert. Yes, and a nice assist from Chauvet.
Well, this is where Lambert actually wants to be, shooting it from the outside, showing his range.
Now MP, guarded by Lambert. And MP gets it to go.
If they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they are sorely mistaken.
Lambert up top. Chauvet. Screen by Lambert. Clear look for Chauvet. Building jumper off target. Here's Paris.
They led by as many as 18 points. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Heading downhill, MP causes all kinds of issues defensively. Tough to stop the ball without fouling.
He doesn't get the second one. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Back to Marchand. Chauvet.
That 3 off the mark.
And here's MP.
He has 31. To the middle. Sadirko, good.
Well, just about 250 pounds, Sadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Outside Chauvet. It's Marks on the wing. Over Ahern. Marks no good.
Anyway, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
MP outside.
To the paint. Sadirko laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Now here's Marchand.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Three-pointer Chauvet.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Man, Chauvet was just calling for that one. He was confident in that shot.
And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
Now here's Marchand. Pass to Chauvet.
Fires the 3.
It's held in by Paris.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point out.
For a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock.
Portier. Chauvet covering. And here's Ahern behind the arc.
The shot, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Leading by 7.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are Nanterre making a change here.
Here's Zadirko. 1 minute in now to the fourth quarter.
Pass to MP. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
And so here's Nanterre. Here's Beaumarchais.
Here's the 3.
And once again off the mark by Nanterre.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. To the right side.
Back to MP.
Clock at 6.
Pass to Mad.
Here's Zadirko. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, defensively, you've got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Here's Beaumarchais. Now here's Lambert.
Nails out from three-point land.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Outside Dumont.
Launches it.
And Lambert pulls it down. And Inter Elite with possession. Marchand.
That one goes. Count it.
For Marchand, these high percentage looks are so valuable. He can confidently convert on them.
Pass to Ahern. Elich. MP outside. Screen by Elich.
Here's MP. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing a whistle on a lot of contact there.
And it goes on Lambert.
Well, yeah, you talk to MP, and he'll tell you it's been a great experience coming to Europe, playing at this level. He's worked really hard to continue to improve his skills while facing competition. It's been a win-win.
And that one's good. Marks.
Nice rotation on the ball there for Marks.
Now here's Portier. MP outside. Screen by Elich. Here's MP for 3. They get it again.
The 3 sinks the three-pointer.
They're not letting up, guys. Just keep coming at him.
And I think it's safe to say that lead is too big to overcome at this point. Just not enough time on the clock.
Absolutely. Three-pointer Chauvet. It's hauled in by Paris.
22 was their biggest lead. From past the arc,
and Paris another triple.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been deadly.
Pass to Marks. Peltier outside.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Now MP. Portier outside. Dumont. He's guarded by Peltier. MP inside. Lambert's there.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Pass to Marchand. Marks. Here's Lambert. Out of bounds. It'll be Paris ball.
I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way. Reacted to it too late.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
And here's MP from the arc. Sinks the triple.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job finding the open man on the perimeter this quarter, and the three-pointer has been a weapon of mass destruction for them right now.
Boom.
And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team, they'd be young, but I think they turned some ahead with.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the level of competition is a lot better than in high school. But I got some great teammates and coaches, and they're helping me get up to speed.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Nah, not a focus per se, but I know who he is, and I know people think he's a lock-in for the NBA draft. So that's motivation enough for me. I'm trying to show I'm on his same level. Still, winning will always come first. That's the focus. I'm here to help the FC Basket push this thing as far as we can go.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Pete, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait. I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No. Look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. Nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep. You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but it could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are doing good, MP. Coach Graves says you come in like a suckling pig, but now you are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
This good?
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Who that boy is?
It's Vincent, MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent. Why don't you describe your games to my followers?
What, you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watch tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker. I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know. Any advice in maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you?
What? Vince, I thought you understood why you was here.
So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yo, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
Thought you'd be more prepared. If this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec. Mon fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro? I thought you said he was chill.
Bro, he seemed cool when I had him on the phone. He probably just playing with you, man. I can scrap the footage you want me to.
No. We'll keep it. Actually, we're gonna throw over some highlights of tonight's game. Once we beat them. We'll make a little big joke out of it. Yeah, it'll be funny.
Copy that.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. We've got FBSL action coming your way. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficenti. We welcome you to our coverage of Paris FC for Strasbourg here on 2K Sports.
And the name that everyone is here to watch is Vincent Ledoux. This guy is one of the top prospects in all of France. We are so excited to see what he can do out on this floor.
And Ledoux might be one of the best that France has to offer. But Paris has an American prospect with MP.
Yeah, Paris, they're so excited about the development of MP. They think he is every bit as talented as Ledoux, and tonight they have a chance to prove it. Well, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Now here's Miller. Outside Ledoux.
Off target from three-point range.
MP outside. Another three for Paris. And as you said, Ledoux, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he's used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Even with the decent coverage that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Absolutely. I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Now here's MP.
He's got 8. This one for 3.
Miller pulls it in.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
To the middle.
Monsieur. And the dunk by Monsieur.
The power from Monsieur. There's a little statement there.
And here's MP from the arc.
Buries the long-range jumper.
What an advantage he brings to this offense. Being able to drain that three ball really can extend the defense.
And you look at the Strasbourg team, they aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
Here's Dumont.
Now about 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Pass to MP.
From downtown, and Paris, another triple.
His performance from long range has been something to behold.
That's been his shot today, no doubt about it.
Keep feeding him.
And he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty at the line.
It's Paris leading. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
He's off on that one.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball programs. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Screen by Illich. Here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Strasbourg. Pass to Miller. Left side to Fjord.
Puts up a three.
And Illich pulls it down. Here's MP. Outside Illich. That falls. Nice feed that time from MP.
Hard to defend the shot of Illich. I mean, this is a tall guy, especially for his position.
Miller outside. Pass to Lemuel.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock.
And here's Ahern. Now here's MP. Back to Portier.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Here's Leduc.
And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've reached the end of the first quarter.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 7. After this break, we'll be back.
And welcome back to the second quarter of this match.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Strasbourg calls timeout. Here's Leduc.
He's got 6.
Castelléon. Left side, Leduc.
Out to the right wing.
Again, the miss by Strasbourg Basket Pro. And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
So Strasbourg now.
They trail by 11.
Pass to Roquefort. Ledoux. Yes, and it's Roquefort with the assist that time.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness Ledoux showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Dumont. He's covered by Leduc. Here's MP. Mirko a screen. And here's MP from the arc.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And there's MP's competitive nature coming out. He just had to answer that last 3.
And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
Beyond the arc.
And Paris, another triple.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way and let him take over.
Outside Lemuel.
The 3.
Ledoux can't hit.
Over to the wing.
Here's Portier for three. Here's Zadirko. It's good. Hits his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, defensively, I mean, you got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Pass to Vasseur. Now Leduc. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. The way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting 5.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
Lemuel with it. Now guarded by Portier. Pass to Leon. To end the run. Cans it from downtown.
Excellent pass by Leduc. NBA scouts love his playmaker.
MP outside. Shoots. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist. And so we wrap up the first half. Paris FC basket ahead. Up by 15. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe is a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Pass to Leduc. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Paris.
It's almost like he's trying to make things harder on himself. Work it around. Get an easier shot.
And here's Dumont. No good on the three. Leduc with it. Now guarded by Portier. Here's Roquefort. Buries it down low.
You know, when Vasseur, when your center is getting an assist, that's a great sign for this offense.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Screen by MP. Clock at 6. Now here's Ahern. Not a lot of room. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
But with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
MP. Back to Ahern. Pass to MP. Shoots. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
Miller outside. And that one comes off the assist by Leduc.
A pro on the arc. Miller putting a smooth stroke on his shot.
MP outside. Outside Illich. Portier. MP outside. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
The 19-foot shot. Strasbourg get the rebound. To Leon. Back to Lemuel. Miller. Roquefort outside. On the wing, Miller. And Strasbourg hits again from deep.
Confident stroke for Miller. Strasbourg, they want him in those catch-and-shoot chances.
What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Ledoux.
it seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Ledoux. For whatever the reason, there is no question he's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Portier. MP right side for three. Good on the three-point shot.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
Here's Miller. Leon, covered by Portier. Back to Miller. Here's Leon. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP for three. And Paris, another triple.
That's showing good court awareness. MP just takes what the defense gives him.
Now here's Miller. He's covered by Ahern. For three, Lemuel. Nailed from three-point land.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball. Now tipping off this fourth quarter action between Paris and Strasburg Basketball Pro calling timeout. Zadirko outside. MP outside. Dumas on the wing. Pass to Blanchet. Paris FC basket with another miss. To the paint. Here's the Sure. And the dunk by the Sure.
And he doesn't tower over others at the center position, but he makes up for it by playing larger than he stands.
Out to the wing. Here's Blanchet. And another miss by Paris. Strasburg on offense. It's a 10-point game. Lambert's shot is good.
A sensational run has them on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
It's been an unreal turnaround, and I'm going to credit their defense right along with their offense for giving them the spark they needed.
It has been, on both sides of the court, what they've needed.
And MP gets it to go.
Whoa, that was some serious range from MP.
Outside Leduc. Pulls it. It's hauled in by Paris. 17 points was their biggest margin. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And he gets it to go.
Season opening and does not hesitate. That shows you MP's confidence and how prepared he is.
And Strasburg Basketball Pro calling timeout. Outside Leduc. Takes out to Roquefort. Strasburg again missing. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
An example right there, guys, of how they never started coasting, even as their lead kept growing.
Well, Tim, they're just a determined group. There's no neutral gear. No matter what the lead is, it's only full speed ahead, and that's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour.
The shot. The rebound by Roquefort. And they're struggling to keep up.
We'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Leduc with it. Over Portier. Leduc can't hit. MP outside. Pass to Portier. Kicks it out to MP. 6 to shoot. Here's Dumont for three. And Paris another triple.
Stretching out the floor, Juma creating space for this Paris FC basket offense.
Here's Leduc. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Just rising and firing in the mid-range. Leduc making it look easy.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Strasburg. That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Paris is,
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
Look, I have a ton of respect for guys in this league, guys like Vince. That's why I'm here. Because going up against these guys is going to make me a better basketball player. So to outplay someone like Vince, that means I'm on the right track. And it makes me want to work even harder.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
Yeah, at some point, I just felt that if we were going to win, I was going to have to step up, so I did. I'm comfortable carrying that burden.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompted such enthusiastic play?
Ms. Mueller, at the end of the day, this is a game. You're a professional and you're paid a good salary, so you have to treat it with respect. But I'm at my best when I'm having fun. So that's what you saw. I need to play loose and free to help my team win.
Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give Snell a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love it. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. He just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you, MP, and I know you're better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.
Yeah. You're right, man. This is good. This is good for us.
It's better than good. And if you can make it to the EBA championship, you've got a chance to make things great. So keep doing what you're doing. It's working.
Yeah. I will. I got you, Austin. Thanks.
In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look at Louis L'Aigle Dupont, who's currently projected to be a first-round draft pick in this year's NBA draft. Have you had a chance to watch any tape on your fellow draft prospect?
L'Aigle means eagle, right?
L'Aigle.
L'Aigle means eagle, right? Yeah, so dude can soar, no doubt. Great finisher, but we gotta deny him the ball because he knows how to get to the cup once he gets the rock.
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC Basket. Win and you'll earn a berth at the European Basketball Alliance Championship Tournament, and lose and you're out. Obviously, you have the rest of the FBSL season no matter what. But how important is it for you to play in an EBA championship?
Yeah, well, the EBAs don't start until after the French season is over, so we try not to get too wrapped up in that. Tonight we play Marseille, and they're a great team. So my focus is on them 100%.
Thanks, MP.
And just moments ago, an aerial view above the Arc de Triomphe monument here in Paris. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's presentation of the FBSL on 2K Sports. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni. Coming up, it'll be Paris versus Marseille.
And Paris FC has been the surprise of the season. They've pulled out some impressive wins, and with just one more win here tonight, they're going to qualify for the EBA tournament.
And it's safe to say that MP has led this team far beyond expectation.
No question about that. I mean, if they get into that EBA tournament, well, anything can happen from there. But don't sleep on Marseille. They've got a lot of experienced players like Louis Dupont, who are about as competitive as it gets. Well, really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations for this year.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such great length. He can just rise up and create separation for the three.
To the inside.
Arrow shot us off. You got the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well, but from what I've seen, they could do it.
And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong, but they really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
And here's Portier. Pass to MP.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
And Ahern gets it to go.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Now here's Brisebois. Here's Dupont. Here's Bourgeois outside. And it's Portier with the rebound.
And without a doubt, this Marseille squad belongs to Louis Dupont. Really a gifted finisher, one of the best finishers in all of Europe.
He's the heartbeat of this team, and he is their leader. Marseille can go as far as Dupont takes them, and the way he's played all season, the sky is the limit for L'Aigle.
Bourgeois with the steal. In transition, here's Marseille. Rejected by MP. Out of bounds, Marseille ball as they keep possession. Brisebois, long range,
Drills the three-pointer.
Well, the perimeter is where Brisebois earns his living. Defenders can't lose track of him out there.
MP on the wing. Parker defending. Pass to Ahern. Now here's Dumont. Illich.
The three-pointer, no good.
But you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point. The youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
MP, it's good.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Here's Brisebois. Dupont, guarded by Dumont. They get the rebound. Parker, off with the layup. It's Harris leading. Pass to Elich. MP. There's the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, a three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have.
Now here's Bourgeois. Here's Barrow. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's MP from the arc. And the rebound goes to Marseille basketball. Parker attacking. That's in there. Barrow with the assist.
Parker, the big center, taking it upon himself to drive the lane.
Now Portier. The three is up. Drills it from outside.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Offense, the order of the... Welcome back to Paris for the second quarter. Both teams changing it up here. And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city, not just a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
Misses the layup. Marseille trailing. Brisebois with the ball. Now guarded by Portier. Outside. Pass to Valois. Dupont. He's covered by Ahern. 5 on the clock. To the wing, right side. Brisebois, no good. And it's Harris with the ball. Now here's MP. He's got 17. Now Elich. That falls. Nice feed that time from MP. And a lot of rumors swirling for Bogey Elich. And some folks close to him feel that this could be his final season.
No announcement yet for Bogey, but there's a small chance that we could be watching the final act of his basketball career. Again, this is all speculation, as Bogey hasn't indicated if this is it for him.
Around the basket is where Dupont really excels.
Here's Paris. It's a 5-point game. Connects from 3-point range.
He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
Barrow up top, defended by Elich. Shot by Bourgeois, no good. Here's MP. 20 points for him. Zirko a screen. A drive by MP. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for him.
Heading downhill, MP causes all kinds of issues defensively. Tough to stop the ball without fouling.
And Marseille making a change here. Brisebois with the ball. Pass to Parker. There's Barrow with the three. And it's MP with the rebound. And it's Harris with the ball. They've got a 9-point lead. From outside the arc, gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
Launches a three, and Paris another triple.
He's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
And so we wrap up the first half. Paris FC Basket ahead, up by 12. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. If you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille Basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be, but basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
Buries it from three-point range.
An answer triple from the center. Parker really embodying this modern game.
Pass to MP. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
He shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect, and like we say, he's been making music all day long.
He's gone, no good. Here's Paris. MP outside. And great D that time from Parker. Brisebois outside. Pass to Bourgeois. Back to Brisebois. Here's Parker. Rejected by MP.
You talk about pride. MP was not letting him in the lane.
4 on the shot clock. Brisebois, and it's good.
Well, it's a good thing he showed up today, because without him, they'd be in much deeper trouble.
Outside Dumont. MP. Pass to Portier. MP. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. When you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, Blake, when you talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
Now here's MP. He has 30. And here's Ahern on the arc. And Paris, another triple.
No matter who it is, that kind of D is going to cut it.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Inside, Bourgeois. That's in there. Barrow with the assist.
Nice job by Bourgeois, getting to his spot and getting exactly what he wanted.
Here's MP. Oh, and a slam by MP.
Taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Fantastic.
Fantastic indeed. Really piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Barrow. Offline from the top of the key jumper. What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed Dupont on the offensive end so far.
And not for lack of effort, Dupont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
MP, no good. Pass to Bourgeois. Over Ahern. Bourgeois, that's good.
Converting through contact. Bourgeois didn't slow down because of a little bump.
MP outside. Shoots the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long. He's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Now here's Brisebois, covered by Portier. And here's Paris. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's MP from the arc. Offensive rebound. Launches it. And that's good. Portier with the three.
Well, he shot the ball well, but he hasn't shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more he'll stretch out this lead.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action here between Paris. FC back.
Fourth quarter now, we're just about a minute and a half in.
Zadirko a screen. And here's MP from the arc.
You can just tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, I mean, he's just shaking his head after that miss.
Back to Bourgeois. Pass to Riyard. Shot to stop the run.
Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Really tough for this club right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they try, it doesn't work. Gotta slow it down and just get back to the basics and the fundamentals.
Here's MP.
And count it from 19 feet away.
All right, little old school stuff from MP, going with the midi.
Pass to Blackburn.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Dupont for three. It's hauled in by Paris. MP left side.
Terrific energy from MP down in the paint, working hard to get the shot off while being fouled.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Bourgeois inside. Vasseur defending. Bourgeois outside.
Releases.
And again, it's Marseille basketball missing. And here's Paris.
A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Vasseur with the screen. Here's Blanchet.
From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Bourgeois. Pass to Barrow.
Offensive struggles continue, missing again. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part, it gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Parker with the ball. Covered by MP. There's a screen by Bourgeois.
18 feet out.
That's good, and it's Dupont with the assist.
Listen, guys, I'm old school, so I love seeing a guy like Bourgeois hit a mid-range game.
MP outside. Oh, rejected by Parker. Nice shot by Blanchet.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Now here's Brisebois. Pass to Dupont. Back to Barrow.
Shot clock at 5. Takes the three.
And it's MP with the rebound.
He has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The bucket is not looking very big to him at this point.
Brisebois outside. The final horn sounds, and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EDA tournament, and what a thrill it must be for all these fans here at home.
I mean, to even qualify.
And Pete, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EBA Championships?
It feels incredible. Oh man, this is my first season as a professional, so to make it to the continent's biggest tournament is an honor. These guys, I mean, I've also never been to Turkey, so that's another first for me. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is I hear they've got a beautiful architecture over there, and the Hagia Sophia, if I'm pronouncing that right, is supposed to be fire.
It is. Thank you, MP. Go celebrate. Enjoy. Congratulations, guys.
Seems like just yesterday I was trying to convince you to come to Europe. Now here we are, about to play Istanbul for the EBA championship.
Also, you keep popping up on me, and you realize I almost fired you for less, right?
Yeah, I was there. I remember.
All right, but I mean, I guess you kind of knew what you were doing.
Well, it only worked because you have what it takes. No, seriously, you earned everything you're about to get, MP. And if you take home this chip, you're gonna get a lot more.
Win. But right now I need to know what the NBA draft is looking like.
There's been some upward movement, you know, nothing too drastic. But if you put on a legendary performance in this tournament, who knows? You might get yourself in the first round, bro.
Things are really moving fast, huh?
They are. Yeah, this is a crazy time in life for NBA prospects. So much is up in the air and things change drastically.
Not if you're an NBA kid. I feel like half the league has a dad who went pro. Sometimes I wish I had those advantages, man.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be you. Plus, there's plenty of NBA kids who don't get a whiff of the pros. I mean, genes only take you so far.
Gotta earn it at this level, right?
That's right. And look at it this way. Coming from Vermont, growing up around that diner, that gave you a work ethic and put a chip on your shoulder that'll take you as far as you'll let it.
Sky's the limit.
It truly is. But first, you got to take down Istanbul basketball. And you only got one shot to do it. Single elimination.
Come on, Austin. You know that's what I live for? That kind of thing excites me.
Okay, so you're not nervous?
Nah. You train hard so the game is easy. Pierre told me that on my first day of practice, and I think he's right. There's nothing that can happen in this game that I haven't already put myself through 10 times over on a random Wednesday. Look, I'm ready, and I promise you we're gonna win. You want some water?
Please.
Ali, as a two-time EBA MVP, what advice would you give your team before the championship game?
We know what we need to do to beat FC Baskets. I don't have to say nothing.
What do you expect from your opponent?
They got hot at the right time. But we have the best players in the tournament, the most experience, strongest will win. I expect them to lose.
Man, Ali, you have surprised me, man. I thought you'd be bigger, stronger, scarier.
Tomorrow, you will see how strong I am.
MP,
Yeah.
MP, how are you feeling ahead of this championship game?
We feel excited at the moment, and we're so focused right now. This is a tremendous opportunity to bring home the EBA title to Paris. And I know a lot of guys on my team have worked their entire careers for this very moment. So I'm just hoping I can play a big role in making everyone's dream come true.
So, do you have any thoughts on your opponents, Istanbul basketball?
I've watched the game tape on them. I know they've got some quality players, but I've played against some of the best players across the world in multiple countries. And I'm confident my game is better. This is what you spend all those hours in the gym for, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hier, bitte. Ich habe eine Frage.
And a distant view of the skyline of Rome, Italy, our site for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting night. It's the EBA championship between Paris FC and Istanbul basketball. I'm Blake Suniga, along with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. It's winner take all here, and the kings of Europe will be crowned tonight.
We can't wait, and we likely have a contender with the powerhouse Istanbul team on one side, but we have the surprise team, Paris FC, surpassing all expectations this year on the other side.
And now Paris is just one win away from immortality. They've been led all tournament by MP.
And Istanbul has leaned on Guvan during their run to the finals. Both MP and Guvan have been the stars of this tournament, and one of them will have a dream finish when it's all said and done.
And what a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
Outside Dumont, MP on the wing. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Back to Dumont. Lets it fly. And good as it snugs right down through the net. And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
not many can argue Guvan is the star of this Istanbul side. Arguably the best guard in Europe, and he's the key to this team.
He does everything so well and has been doing it for so long. Guvan isn't a player you can rattle. You know he's going to leave his fingerprints on this game.
Ball from outside.
He didn't punish them for the weak coverage, but they can't count on him missing.
He's got to go right back to that shot.
MP, no good. Now here's Guvan. He's closely guarded. Toprak. No good from outside. MP inside. Ganesh defending. MP is good.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
And so much drama hanging in every possession here of a winner-take-all title game.
And that's part of the magic of the EBA championship. It's not a 7-game series. You only get one shot at this. Anybody can be the hero today.
Ahern. That three off the mark. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Guvan. Jacks up a three. Yeah, he can't hit that time. Here's Dumont. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Kaya. Now here's Guvan. He's covered by Ahern. Off target from outside. Beyond the arc. That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Many are wondering what the future holds for MP after this title game. A lot of options for him with the way he's shown out this year.
And whether he stays here in Europe or if he returns home to the States, nobody can be sure. But what is clear is that he's upped his profile as a player and is now a wanted prospect.
And the call is going to be, yep, an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I'm not afraid to say that I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Yeah, it could go either way.
Now here's Toprak. Here's Idovic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and he'll have that ball there waiting for him.
Here's MP. And it's Ganesh with the rebound. Istanbul trailing. Right side Guval. To the left wing. The three. And that one's good. Porkman's.
It's just a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the court, guys.
Now here's Zadirko. He's tightly guarded. Pass to MP. Dumont. And again, unable to change momentum here. First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And we'll bring you the start of quarter two when we return. Welcome back to the Eternal City Road. And Istanbul making a change here. And Paris FC basket, call time. Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone on in the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
6 to shoot. Kaya outside. No good on the three. Paris trailing. They're moving it up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Kaya picks one up.
Pushing the action, making his presence felt. MP is getting it done at the offensive end.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Outside Guvan. From the arc. And no good that time either for Istanbul. Here's Paris. Here's MP. He's got 9. Out to the left wing. Three-pointer Illich. Offensive board. Bucket is good.
Well, defensively, and you got to get a body on Zadirko and box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Outside Gouvon. For three. Harris grabs the miss. Now here's MP. Pass to Ahern. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Istanbul leading. To the paint. Takes it out to Kaya. Gouvon. Now here's Toprak. And no good that time either for Istanbul. Outside for Ilic. Good on the three-point shot.
That was a friendly shot at Ilic. I mean, this is a tall guy, especially for his position.
Pass to Kaya. Outside for Toprak. Shoots over Ilic. Toprak can't hit. Here's Paris. MP. Oh, and a slam by MP.
And that's the kind of finish you're looking for. MP is firing up his squad.
And they have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Kaya outside. Will it go? The rebound by Zadirko. It's Paris leading. Lets it go. The bank shot, no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 on the shot clock. It's Toprak on the wing. Here's Kaya. Oh, Kaya with the stop. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Paris FC basket ahead. Up 2. And we'll return shortly. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this EBA championship game gets underway. One of the things you always love about the EBA championship, you get some contrasting styles between the club teams of different countries.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters, but each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
Good on the triple.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
And stolen by MP. The finish. Oh, slam dunk by Dumont.
Good work in the transition game.
That's why when it's there, it's always a good idea to attack early before the defense even has a chance to set up.
Absolutely. So much easier to score in transition.
And no good. Now Paris FC basket with it. 7-point differential. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside.
It's been all one-way traffic here. It's really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Now here's Gouvon. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
With his size, you have to love the way Anil Ganesh moves around the court. I mean, everything is so deliberate with his footwork.
Well, like so many other Turkish bigs, Ganesh is as skilled as they come. He's got great vision, and he can create some space with the bounce if he needs to.
Istanbul with the ball. They trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Ganesh. Oh, Ganesh! What a finish!
Just shrugging off the defense on the way up. I like how strong Ganesh plays inside.
Got that one up quick.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Ganesh sets a screen. Roll from outside. It's hauled in by Paris.
Gosh, you look at him, you watch him, and you notice his mechanics, they're totally out of whack. He's lost all feel for his shot.
And you can tell that just by looking at his numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Boy.
Oh, and a slam by NB.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Sinks the triple. And Tolga Yilmaz, the Istanbul wing, he's really shown some great development over the last few seasons.
I kept waiting on Yilmaz to figure it out. Then about halfway through last year, it happened. He's been an absolute stud since then, and a huge part of Istanbul's success.
Now here's Gouvan. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Ganesh, covered by MP. And that one's good.
Who's stopping Ganesh in there? Seriously. These are the types of buckets that Istanbul has to rack up.
And in this EBA championship game, MP has been the one to lead the way for this team.
Gouvan might have the experience, but right now MP is the best player on the floor. The way he's taken over offensively, it's been incredible.
Now here's Toprak. The shot will not fall. Pass to Illich. Ahern. MP outside. The layup missed. Outside Toprak. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Here's MP. Istanbul basketball with the rebound. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Move on for three. And it's MP with the rebound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Attacking full throttle. MP challenging off the dribble. Love watching MP do work.
That one misses. Out to the wing. This one for three. No luck on that one. That shot off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Paris FC basket ahead. Welcome back. Only 1 quarter left. Now called Paris. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Back to Zadirko. MP on the wing. Takes the three. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Over to the wing. A three from Kaya. Not going to go that time.
You can't let your ego run your offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own.
MP outside. Pass to Vasseur. Just 5 on the clock. Brings it from beyond the arc.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
From deep. Harris grabs the miss.
Even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, as a coach, you can't stand seeing him have that much space to get his shot off.
MP, he's open. And Paris tacks on 2 more.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Toprak. Pass to Ganesh. Vaughn. Over Portier. And a shot by Duvon, no good. Now Paris FC basket with it. A 17-point lead, and it's their biggest. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
He's been their best rebounder today, no doubt.
Well, the numbers back that up. He's brought his lunch pail with him today and garnered
hard-nosed guy. And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
I don't know if I'd call it 100% secure, but at least 98%.
I'll go 99.2. Really tough for this club right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they try, it doesn't work. Gotta slow it down and just get back to the basics and the fundamentals.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter.
Again, the miss by Istanbul basketball.
For three.
Another three for Paris.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Shot to end the cold run. Connects from three-point range.
The response triple from Yilmaz, matching with his own three for Istanbul.
Here's MP.
He's feeling it.
Istanbul basketball with the rebound. Pass to Toprak.
And he banks in the layup.
That's a good look for Toprak. That's exactly what Istanbul is working towards offensively.
And it's MP missing.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Right wing. Looking to end his cold spell.
And again, it's Istanbul.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Count the basket.
It's been an excellent performance from the field for him.
Now Govan. Time runs out, and it's Paris FC Basket who will be crowned as the EBA champions. What an unlikely run it's been for them, and they finish off what they started.
Unreal, guys. I mean, this has to be one of the...
Let's go! Hey, Boggy, we're the EBA champions now, baby.
Yes.
Yes!
This is good.
I think he likes you now.
Hey,
Maybe.
look it. When me and Boggy started off, we had our problems, but that guy is one of a kind.
But actually, he has a twin. So technically, there are two of him.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta meet that guy. Unbelievable work, MP!
I haven't seen this much talent at this young age since...
No, let's put out Pneumatic. Hey, I actually like that one. Hey, when you get to the NBA, put in a good word for me, okay?
I got you, Coach. Hey, these guys are going to miss you.
I know, and I shouldn't be saying that, but I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Let's go! We the champs, baby! Let's go! Let's go!
Yes, Miss Mueller.
MP, congratulations on your stunning achievement. As a 19-year-old playing his first season in the French Basketball Super League, how do you feel looking back at your accomplishments?
It's been an incredible ride, Miss Mueller. I really fell in love with France during my time here. I love the fans, I love the culture. I feel like I've grown so much, and I'll cherish these experiences for the rest of my life.
MP.
Oui.
MP, what comes next for you? Will you enter the draft? Right now you're projected as a second rounder. Any chance you come back to FC Basket for another season?
It's a tough decision for anyone, really. I mean, I would love to stay in Europe. I can see myself having a long and successful career here, but my friends and family, they're all back in the USA. And my dream is to play in the NBA, so I'm gonna keep pursuing that dream. First round, second round, it really doesn't matter to me at this point. I believe in my work ethic, and I believe in giving a chance. I'll rise to the occasion. So I'll get with my agent, talk about my options, but if the projections stay the way they are, then I'll most certainly be declaring for the draft. Welcome.
Look at this.
How can you afford all this?
Ma, can I get a hello before you start questioning my finances?
I missed you.
I missed you more, Ma.
You look strong.
That's because I am.
Hey, did you bring me my rope for it?
Man, that stuff stunk up my luggage. I'm surprised customs let me through.
No, that is the king of cheeses there. Come on.
Of course, for you, Ma, I brought you some prints from the Louvre.
What? No, you didn't have to get me anything.
No. How else would you know I was thinking about you? So, hey, don't mind your stuff. Leave that there, and we'll go talk to Austin and Xander, and afterwards we can grab some dinner.
All right.
Let's
Okay.
There they are.
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Filming it? I don't see any cameras.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
What?
I already told you we're not filming a reality TV show. You're not gonna be surrounded by a bunch of cameras. We're filming content for my socials.
That's a fair question, though. If I'm recording, you'll know it. I use a DSLR mostly.
Whatever that means, take your word for it.
Anyway, it is such a pleasure to finally meet both of you.
Oh, same here. MP's told me so many great things about you guys.
You're lying, but I believe you. You must be a great agent.
Thank you.
Quit messing with the man.
Here, please.
Oh, thank you.
Austin, MP said that you were going to walk us through some of your draft strategies.
Dad, no. We'll get to that. Chill, please.
Oh, no, it's fine. Why don't we get to it, and then I'll let you guys catch up.
Austin,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so as we all know, MP's being mocked in the second round. Now, his talent exceeds that valuation, but ironically, that puts us in a very strong position. If he were mocked just a bit higher, he would have been a late first rounder. And then whoever wanted to draft him would be completely out of our control. But the second round is the Wild West. And you can play wherever you want if you play your cards right. And of course, landing in the right organization is just as important to having a long, successful NBA career as having talent.
And another thing, in this room, I'm making a promise to everyone. On moms, I'm gonna make everyone who passed up on me regret it.
Oh, MP.
Look, I know that's not easy for a mom to hear, but that kind of chip on your shoulder is actually a great thing in a competitive industry like professional sports. So
thank Austin.
Okay, so if anyone can draft him in the second round, how can he choose where he goes?
Well, there's actually two ways we can play this. First, we roll the dice. Let whoever's going to draft you. And I've got a list of interested teams here. But you can also work the system. If you tell people you only want to play for Team X, they'll listen because no one wants drama from a second rounder.
What if Team X doesn't want MP?
Ma.
Well, I'm just asking. Just asking, honey.
That's a very shrewd question. That's where workouts come in. Now, I can get MP a workout with anyone. And if he impresses at that workout, chances are...
When, Austin, when I impress at the workouts.
There you go.
Okay, what do you recommend?
Well, if it were me, I would think long and hard about what my style of play is, what role I think I can fill, and then I'd see what team fits my style and has a need for my role. You also want a front office who you trust to make smart decisions. And if geography is important to you, you should consider that as well.
Okay, honey. How do you want to approach this?
I have some ideas, but honestly, it's a lot to take in.
I know. Well, look, guys, I put all the information you need right here on the TV. List of interested teams, scheduled workouts, etc. And of course, if you have any questions at any time, you know where to reach me. I can give you all the advice in the world on this, MP, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's your life, your decision. Good news is, your future's in your hands.
We appreciate it, Austin.